Amidst continued fluidity in the coalition politics, the 5-day budget session of Goa Legislative Assembly began on Monday. Governor S.S. Sidhu, in his customary address prior to the inaugural session, said that the state economy is likely to achieve the double-digit gross state domestic product growth during the current financial year.
The 5-day budget session of Goa Legislative Assembly began on Monday after reconciliation efforts by the Congress leadership managed to have stopgap arrangements so as to have the finance bill passed. The Congress leadership has decided to address the issues after the budget session. In his address to the Assembly, Governor S.S. Sidhu said that the state economy had started showing signs of revival and was likely to achieve a double-digit GDP growth during 2009-2010.
The shadow of economic slowdown has started receding thanks to the fiscal stimulus that the central government infused for the revival of the economy. Now the state economy has also started showing the signs of revival and is likely to achieve a double-digit GDP growth rate during 2009-10. I am happy to inform this august House that my government has given greater emphasis on public spending, and therefore the planned size of 2009-10 was increased by a substantial 29%. The economy of the state will do well in all spheres and shall achieve a respectable gross state domestic product growth of above 10% at constant prices. The state of Goa has a strong potential to emerge as model state in the country. I am sure that you can and will achieve this goal.
Governor Sidhu further said that the government was working hard to achieve the fast, inclusive growth by laying greater emphasis on social security, enhancing the quality of education, and modernizing and upgrading the infrastructure in the state.
My government is working hard to achieve a fast, inclusive growth by laying greater emphasis on strengthening social security net, enhancing the level of quality in education, improving the health care facilities, modernizing and upgrading the existing infrastructure, and also creating additional infrastructure. The state could utilize 93% and 98% of the total state plan allocation during the first 2 years of the 11th five-year plan, and is expected that the entire state plan allocation would be utilized during the financial year ending March 2010. My government has registered a compound annual growth rate of 10.7% during the last 2 years of the 11th plan, that is 2006-7 to 2008-09, which is higher than the national target of 9% fixed by the Planning Commission for the 11th five-year plan.
The government was successful in maintaining law and order situation in the state, the governor said in his address. The governor also told the House that the government has put in place a warning system so as to alert the state administration in time during enemy raids.
My government was highly successful in maintaining law and order in the state. The state by and large remained peaceful during the year, which is evident from the fact that 1,861 cases under various provisions of IPC were detected, as against 3,005 cases which were reported. The government has taken adequate measure for strengthening the day and night patrolling in sensitive areas in order to keep control over crime rate, in order to curb drug trafficking. The anti-narcotics cell is keeping strict vigil over the activities of suspected drug peddlers.
After the governor's address, the House adopted resolutions condoling the death of former legislators Urminder Lima Letao, Shantaram Kambli, and Vijay Kamulkar, besides Marathi literature Sriram Kamath and Vinda Karandikar, and Konkani writers Prakash Tali and Wilfred Rivimbus. In the motions, the House condoled the death of Oswald de Abreu, a Goan pilot and wing commander who died in February this year while piloting Indian Air Force's MiG-27 in West Bengal. The House also condoled the death of Ram Nivas Mirda, chairman of Sangeet Natak Academy. Later in the congratulatory motions, the House adopted 5 resolutions hailing the achievements of people including cricketer Sachin Tendulkar for making double century recently in the one-day cricket format. Other personalities included nuclear scientist Anil Kakodkar for being nominated for Gomanth Vibhushan Award instituted by the state government for a Goan par excellence. Writer Maria Aurora Coutinho and educationist Father Romuald de Souza for being conferred the Padma Shri Awards, literature Vishnu Wag and Mukesh Tali for getting Kala Academy Literature Awards, and Jess Fernandez for getting the Sahitya Academy Award.